Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Opinion Machine. My name is Killjoy and I am joined by just one person today, Mr. Mark Kitchen. How are you doing?
Hello, I'm good.
Fantastic. Opinion Machine, as always, talking about just anything we kind of related to gaming. And I've already done one of these, but we're back. I wanted Mark involved. Talking about Smash Bros. Ultimate. E3 is now ended. I've watched pretty much all the footage that was shown on the Treehouse and the other videos and things live. And I just want to talk more about it. So,
yeah.
First off, what are your kind of like, after seeing like the announcements and things, like, what's kind of your initial like gut feeling and reaction to all this?
Very excited. I'm glad that it's not a port.
Yes.
I think we were kind of sure of that when we saw the teaser before, when
The Inklings were shown off.
yeah, and it was obvious that it wasn't just going to be a port, because they made it quite a big thing at the end of the Nintendo Direct thing.
New logo, like new music, like everything.
So yeah, that was one thing that I was happy about. The other thing was obviously having all of the characters.
Yes.
I was like, whoa, this is going to be a big game.
There's almost 70 characters at this point. That's including the Echo Fighters, like the clone characters.
I mean, how much gameplay is it going to take to complete the game with all the characters and play all the levels? It's like...
I mean, this is the best thing for Smash, honestly. I think. I mean, I think from here on out, you know, in 6 to 10 years' time, whenever if they ever make another one, you have to reset the franchise. I think at that point, but like. This is the goal of this game, is to bring every character, and it eliminates a problem that some people have, where there's too many Pokemon or there's too many Fire Emblem characters. Doesn't matter now, because
they took out this character and they haven't put this one back in. It's like, you don't have that over saturation of Pokemon characters or Fire Emblem characters anymore. Like,
everyone's here.
We've said before amongst ourselves that how many Fire Emblem was 6?
6
in Smash Wii U, and that is a bit much for a series that isn't like as big as Mario or Pokemon or Zelda or whatever, who have fewer characters than that in. So now you won't have that problem, because there'll be so many characters in there that they'll all have their rightful place.
Yeah, and anybody who has like a particular main or secondary, like, you're not missing out. You can literally play as any of those characters. So. Like, obviously the smart thing to do was to basically put them all in there, and obviously we've got 3 new characters as well, but we'll get onto all that stuff in a sec. So my reactions are still the same. When I first saw that, I was screaming like a little boy. I was very very happy with this reveal. I think, like, I can't wait to see more about this game over the coming months. Like, we'll get a Nintendo Direct in like 2 months time. I'm sure they'll show more information then, like, because really they've only shown just the standard sort of melee, the sort of battle mode of it, that, you know, the versus mode, which is, by my accounts, is amazing. You know, we know that there's so many levels. There are all these characters, you know, and that's the core of Smash. Like, people play Smash for the versus mode anyway. The fact that 8 players back is also really good. But we'll know more as time comes on and stuff.
Online stuff and like the main like arcade mode,
classic mode, maybe an adventure mode coming back. We don't know yet.
Yeah.
So, but let's move on to this. Let's talk about characters, because that obviously really is the big thing. What do you think of the new characters that were shown off? So we got Daisy, Inkling, and Ridley. So what are your thoughts and feelings on those?
Starting with Daisy, I thought, what was the point in this? I wasn't excited about that, to be honest. It seems unnecessary. Like, when has Daisy been in like she's always been like a minor character in like Mario Kart or Mario Tennis or whatever. It's kind of fun, I suppose, but it was unnecessary. Ridley, yes.
Yeah.
I've been wanting this. I've been thinking this is a great idea for a long time. There are only 2 characters from Metroid in Smash, and they're basically the same person but in different form.
Yeah.
And Ridley is like the most well-known like antagonist or villain, whatever you want to say, boss in the Metroid series. So I was very hyped about that. I like the way Ridley looks. I like the moveset they showed off. Looked really cool. I think they can go can make that really good.
Yeah.
I think he just looks really cool. He looks like he's there to destroy the ship.
So you and me have been talking about this for a while, haven't we? We were saying this game needs more villains, and we've got another heavy. I assume he's a heavy character and a villain. So like the fact is, the thing I've noticed with him is he just seems brutal. Like that drag move that he does, where he grabs them, drags them on the floor, and lobs them. Yeah. Like, you know, you think about Bowser's moveset, or you think about like DDD's moveset, or you think about Ganondorf's moveset. Even though they're like brutal, they don't visually look like that. Like Ridley looks visually like brutalizing these characters. He actually
looks like he's there to like
fuck people up.
Yeah,
basically. Yeah,
take some blood. Yeah, Inkling. Yeah. I think it's really cool.
Yeah,
like, I mean, Splatoon's massive now, has been for a few years, and it's really successful. Inkling is like a cool character. I think the colours. Just having like some nice colourful stages. If we got like the stage they showed off looked really cool. Yeah, it's a shame we didn't get a huge amount of new characters, but at the same time we are getting the whole roster.
Yeah,
so
yeah, exactly.
Because I was thinking, well, if they're going to do Inkling, then are we going to see like an ARMS character, or are we going to see whatever else? So.
I definitely think we'll get more reveals. If you go on the website, if you go on the Smash website now, it has a list of all the characters, and there's 2 blank spaces right of Ridley, sorry. Right. So maybe there's only 2 more coming, right? That might be in the release game.
There's at least 2.
I'm guessing so. If I had to pick, I'd say it'd be 2 Nintendo characters, and unless they want to go massive with a third party, fair enough. But I think ARMS, somebody from ARMS, probably Springman or Ribbon Girl, or just carbon copy of each other, have a different skin for them. Yeah. Makes sense. That be such a fun. And if I had to guess at somebody else, I don't know, really actually thinking about it, I'd have to really think about it. Hopefully someone really out of the blue, that would be perfect. I know maybe there's some people who will be like, why the fuck's Pichu back? Why the fuck's Young Link back? Yeah. But like, I'm actually really glad to see them.
It's nostalgic, it just reminds you of playing Melee, you know?
Yeah.
And I can't even remember if I really played much Pichu, but I'll actually get a chance to see whether Pichu's any good, because I can't actually remember playing as Pichu.
From what I've heard, like from this week, is that Pichu actually does a lot of damage, not just to himself, but actually like hits really hard for a small character. I think that's what they're kind of going with him. I can't remember because I haven't played him in Melee for so long, but even though he hurts him, like a lot of his specials do a lot of damage. I think that's kind of the point. Obviously he's really small, so he's really hard to hit. Yes, I know, I've been saying this for a while. A lot of people just laughed at me, but I was like, yeah, bring him back. Like, legitimately, it's silly, it's fun. Like, Jigglypuff's been around all this time. You know, I don't particularly like playing Jigglypuff. I'd rather play Pichu because he's fast, and though he hurts himself, like, he's so hard to hit. And like, I think that's great. And I'm hoping with, now that we have 3 versions of Link, that young Link will take what Link's moveset was from the older games. Obviously, Link's got a few changes to him. And then Toon Link will carry on being like the sort of Toon version of that, but hopefully they've got enough uniqueness with all 3 of them to it doesn't feel too cloney, because they're obviously not clones because they're different. They're all different heights as well. Thinking about it.
Well, Link, as in the main Link, is going to be quite different anyway, because his bombs are now going to be remotely detonated.
Yes.
His bow might be a bit different. Maybe?
Yeah. So his bow, I found out today, is that if you fire an arrow and so it hits the ground, you can pick the arrow up and chuck it at somebody, or if you hit the bow button again, you'll fire 2 arrows from it. Yeah. So you can like do that with it, and that's really cool. So yeah. And it's also that if you smash attack when you're on 0%, he'll fire up the Master Sword Beam. So like, it gives him another ranged attack at a 0%. So he's obviously got huge changes to him. Also, he doesn't have the hook shot anymore. So his grab is a physical grab now.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
That's disappointing.
It's weird. You'd think they would have just done it in there, but I assume that's because young Link and Toon Link will both have the hook shot, won't they? Because they're But you'd think Link will have it, but at the same time, it's like
it doesn't have it in Breath of the Wild, so it kind of makes sense.
Sort of thematically, I'm like, fair enough. Like, but I think a lot of these returning characters, picking up and playing them is going to be really interesting, because they're not going to be 100% the same as what we're used to.
Does young Link have a bow, or does he have?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was thinking maybe they'll take the bow out and give him a slingshot instead, just to make it change it up.
I think he's got the bow because he didn't have it in what? He didn't have one of the moves. What do they add in Brawl that he didn't have in Melee? Was it the boomerang? because obviously in Melee you don't have the left and right B.
Yeah.
You've only got standard up and down.
Yeah.
And I think it would need bow, bombs, and up and the whirling blade, wouldn't it? So yeah, when they added the boomerang in, so he's gonna have a boomerang now, or it's something. I don't think I've seen.
Yeah. So that might replace. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Link's boomerang now is no longer the whirlwind boomerang. Like the normal Link's is like it goes really far though. From watching the gameplay, it goes really far. It's like, so maybe a lot of the properties of those will change up. You know, like there's very little gameplay footage on some of those characters, so it's hard to know until we get it in our hands or see more of them. But that'd be really cool. What do you think about like sort of the new animations on a lot of these characters from what you've seen?
They look really cool.
Yeah.
I like the little hop jumps and things, and the way they're designed looks really nice. Like you were saying earlier about how nice Mario looks now. And yeah, just the changes of faces and things is quite good. Like the Wii Fit trainer looks a bit
more
better.
Human-y.
Yeah, it doesn't look so much like a mannequin.
Yeah. Have that tournament there still.
Yeah, there's just some like little things that are quite cool. Then the fact that Olimar's helmet will crack and little things like that are quite interesting.
I realised with Mario as well, like a lot of his arms and stuff look a bit more humanoid in this. It's hard to tell without seeing like proper gameplay of him, but like his actual attacks are quicker and things. But like his stance when you leave him, like there's like all this movement and thing, and he just looks like it's like they've upped the quality of all of the animations, and like he just looks so much more fluid. And like watching him play, and like even his forward air is much faster and stuff.
Yeah,
it's just, I'm like, do you know what? Like Mario's never looked so good. Like it just graphically and the way you play him.
And the fact that the heavier characters are going to be quicker is going to be a bit more like full on as well. Like the action, like the way they move around and stuff. Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
I can't wait to get my hands on like DK and Ganondorf, because these are characters I love playing anyway. But the biggest problem is with Smash 4 and in the older games is that slow characters were always at a disadvantage, just in terms of they just don't move that fast. So if you're playing someone who's really fast and you're good with them, you're probably going to get like a lot of combos and things in. But like watching lots of DK footage, I'm like, I don't think that's the case anymore. Like he looks, he's still got his down slap in the air as well. So I was like, all those dunks, I was like, yes.
You're glad to see that return.
Oh, absolutely. It looks pretty unchanged, which is nice. What do you think about like the new looks on some of the characters? Like we've got Ganondorf and Zelda, and obviously Link as well, like we said. But they've obviously designed them on very specific things.
I really like the Ganondorf one because it's based on Ocarina of Time.
He's thinner now, isn't he?
Yeah, he looks a bit more sporty.
Yeah. He's like really like, it's not like he's fat in the other games, but he's just like really tall and like hench. And this, he looks like, I think that's probably why he moves quicker. He's lost weight.
Yeah, he's stopped eating so many pies.
Yeah.
I like the fact that he turns into Ganon Final Smash.
Yeah, proper like runs with the two swords. And things.
It actually looks like Ganon from Ocarina, which is really cool. Obviously, seeing Link in his Breath of the Wild outfit is great.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
So good.
I'm trying to think of some other.
Zelda was the other one, really. One of the big changes. Yeah.
Zelda's cool. I think they did well to not put her as Breath of the Wild Zelda, because then she'd be wearing blue as like Link does. So it's kind of cool that they based it on Link Between Worlds. I think that's quite nice. She looks really good.
I like
graphically, how looks really nice.
Yeah, I like how they've done loads of different Zelda games in this. So you've got Toon Link from like Wind Waker and like Spirit Tracks and stuff like that. You've got Young Link and Ganondorf from Ocarina of Time. Link is now from Breath of the Wild, and then Zelda is from Link Between Worlds. Obviously, Sheik is Ocarina of Time as well. But they've kind of mixed it up. You know, with Brawl, I think they were all designed to look like they were out of Twilight Princess, and then with Smash 4, they all kind of had that Twilight Princessy look to them.
Yeah.
Now they're all kind of individual, like Link, Zelda, and Ganon anyway.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So yeah, I quite like the fact that Mario's got like the hard hat outfit and the wedding outfit from Odyssey in this. I'm like, I hope they do more stuff like that. Like, I haven't seen many more of the outfits. I think Ridley, you can have like the meta version of him as well. Like, there's some really cool like alternate costumes coming in, and I hope that some of the designs they do things like that. So it'd be cool to see if like Luigi has something different. But again, I've not seen much of him.
I found it quite interesting that Ryu has that thing now where he will always be facing the right way or something.
Right. So the reason that is, if you're playing a one-on-one fight, he'll always face the way of the fighter, and the reason for that is, like I don't know whether you do this. Obviously, with Ryu, you can hit B buttons like to a Hadouken. But you can input it like if you're playing Street Fighter, you can do like down through the wards and the A button.
Yeah.
And that does more damage. So the reason why they've done this is so that you don't accidentally spin kick off the edge.
Yeah, yeah.
So if anyone who plays a lot of Ryu...
Which is frustrating as hell.
Yeah. You know, when you got to do a move and you spin kick in the wrong direction, the whole point of this is to stop that from happening if you do the inputs. So, like, there's a lot of tweaks like that in the game for the characters that are really, like, they come across really small, but make so much sense.
Yeah.
You know, so, and I like that because it means now that you play a one-on-one with Ryu, you're not going to barrel ass off the edge, like if you try to do that move.
Yeah.
And I think that's really cool, the fact that a lot of these characters are getting up to, you know, like, we haven't seen Snake for 10 years, we haven't seen Ice Climbers for 10 years, we haven't seen some of these characters even longer, like Pichu and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And now we get to see, like, I love the model they're using for Snake. He looks so cool. He's got like a full-on beard. It's like the Metal Gear Solid 2 version of him.
It's going to be cool to see him again. And Ice Climbers as well. I'm really happy about that because I just like the whole double character thing. Like, if you lose one of them, then you're fucked. You can't jump as high. Like, I really like that mechanic in Melee.
They've changed them up a bit. So,
Melee?
like, yes, they've changed it. They've changed
it was Melee, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
No, they were in Brawl. They were in Brawl.
Sorry, yeah, they're in Brawl, but not in Smash 4. Yeah.
What's nice is they've changed them up a bit, so their moves, they're still the same moves, but they act slightly differently. Like the one where they sort of breathe ice, they both fire in the same direction rather than both now, and you can't like chain grab with them and things. So they look like a lot of fun. One thing that they have shown in this direct is something that I am hugely happy with. Is that they're saying you might only start with like 6 characters and unlock the rest. Like, I know a lot of people hate this, but I love unlocking things, and Smash is like my favourite game for that.
6 seems remarkably low. I thought it'd be like 8 or 10.
6 is the original amount you start with in N64. There are 12 in total, aren't there? I think. Is it 6 or is it 8?
I think you start with 8.
Maybe it's 8 then.
Yeah. Because you unlock 2 on one side and 2 on the other.
It's 12 in total, isn't it? Yeah. So I think it's 8 that you start with, and it might be the original 64 cast. Which would be really cool.
I'd love that. That'd be awesome. Because I love unlocking all the characters, like getting that excitement of being like, a new challenger has
comes up.
Yeah.
And it's such a cool way to do it. You have to fight them to earn them. But what they said in it was that they're going to streamline it. So what I imagine it'll be, they want you to constantly be getting stuff. I hope they do this with the stages as well, because we'll get onto stages in a minute. But for people to know that they're not like, if you look through the trailer and stuff, it's confirmed there are 85 stages that have been revealed, essentially.
Mental.
Which is insane. And there are new ones in there, but they're mostly returning ones, but from all the games. And there's a lot of the 3DS levels are coming over, and they're properly in like HD now. So this is the first time a lot of people that didn't want to play it on a handheld are going to get to play on these stages.
I didn't get to play them.
Yeah. And so the fact that they're gonna, if they do that in the case of like maybe every 10 matches that you play, every 10 versus by matches, you might just get like a new character or a new level or something. Like, totally fine with that.
Yeah.
Like, I will be spending a lot of time trying to learn some of these characters. I'm sure there will still be characters that I won't play or won't enjoy as much as others. But from watching the amount of gameplay I've seen, it's like everybody it's like, okay, that's different. I wonder how this works. You know, I want to play, especially the heavy characters.
Yeah.
You know, DDD as well as like DK and Ganondorf and all that. So I'm very excited to get my hands on that. And like I said, the unlockable stuff is always like a massive thing for me. So I wonder if they'll do like another thing with the trophies, something a bit different this time. They've always changed it every game.
And we don't know anything about the music. I'm assuming, like, are we going to get CDs?
I hope so. Like I said,
I assume like the music is going to be even more music than there was in Smash 4.
Yeah, so there are tunes coming back, obviously, but like they're obviously going to make new music for it because you've got like Great Plateau, New Donk City, and Moray Towers. So you're going to hear Splatoon songs, more Zelda stuff, and obviously stuff from Odyssey. If they do not put the Wooded Kingdom in that stage, I'll be massively disappointed because that track is amazing. So. Let's move on to stages then. So like I said, there's 85 that we've seen. I personally want to see every single stage in this game, like come from like all of them, like even the stages I don't like. Brinstar Depths, bring it back. You know, my least favourite stage of all time.
I feel like if they're doing that with the characters, then surely they'll do it with the.
I mean, the game's called Ultimate.
The levels, yeah.
Yeah, come
surely
on.
They're going to bring back. Maybe they'll have every adventure mode that's happened, which is 2 of them, but they'll have. No, I don't know if they'll do that. I really hope there is an adventure mode though.
I think we'll find out nearer the time. I think what they'll do is like they did with Smash 4, they're that massive like 45-minute direct thing. It was like 50 facts about the game. I think we'll see it then.
I'd be happy to see another like melee style adventure mode because I don't really like that. Not that I didn't like the subspace mystery because that was great, but like just any adventure mode would be awesome. But yeah, sorry, back to the levels.
I'm gonna ask. I mean, obviously, I can't remember what all 85 of them are, but any particular favourites like that you've either seen or that you haven't seen that you'd like to play on again? Like I know it's hard, isn't it? Because there are so many good stages.
There's
but
too many to sort of remember them all at once.
I mean, I can tell you two right off the bat that I want
to see the boxing ring again.
That's definitely in it. Definitely confirmed.
Okay.
I think yes, it is.
I'd like to see. There's so many. Hopefully they'll keep Galaxy.
That's in it. 100%
Hopefully there'll be a pick to chat level.
Yes, I'm not sure which one though. They're saying it's pick to chat 1, but I can't tell because they look the same.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll merge both.
Donkey Kong 64 one with the barrel.
Yeah, that's not been shown off yet. But I mean, anything like that, I'm pretty confident.
I'd like to see poker floats.
Yeah, poker floats would be really cool.
That'd be awesome.
I want to see the Mario level from 64, the one with the platforms and the pipes.
Yeah.
I've been on about this for so long now. I'm like, where is it? But also the melee version that has like the bricks that you can smash.
Yeah.
Like that level is so good and nobody remembers it.
Yeah.
I think the thing is, I've seen most of the levels that are coming back now. I think Pirate Ship isn't confirmed. I definitely want to see Pirate Ship come back.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
That's such a good level.
Yeah.
For Pilot Wings hasn't been confirmed. Like, they better bring that back. That's one of my favourites.
Yeah.
I honestly I like pretty much all the stages except there are a couple like Reset Bomb Forest, which was a 3DS level I don't like. That was a Kid Icarus one. Brinstar Depths of Melee I've never liked. But I want to see all of them, and even if they're not launch, I want to see them DLC because I think they deserve to be in this game.
I'd like to see the it's a really simple level, but the Star Fox one where you're just on the ship. Like it's
not Venom.
There's just like
Corneria.
There's just like R-wings just like shooting around.
Yeah, you mean the side-on one?
The side-on one.
Yeah, there was a clip of something that looks like it, so I think that one's back.
Yeah.
I think Venom's back as well. The one where it's like flying towards the screen, the 4 wings come off.
Oh yeah.
So I think that's back as well. Maybe not the crazy one that's in Smash 4, but I mean I'll take it anyway. But
yeah, was it Orbital Assault?
Yeah, Orbital Assault.
That one's mental.
It's a beautiful level to look at, but it is seriously like nuts. Obviously, Saffron City's back from Smash 64. Not one of my favourite levels, but I know a lot of people that love it, so I think that's really cool.
Nostalgia for me, really.
Yeah,
I love it. And if they make it bigger, that's even better.
It definitely looks a little bit bigger. Nice pixelated graphics on the Pokemon and stuff that are flying around. I mean, quite frankly, they can bring. I know that Ice Climber level from Brawl's back, the one that slides down the mountain and the big fish jumps out of the water.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah,
I forgot about that level.
Yeah, so that's back now.
I love how the gravity changes. It's when
flying down,
you're going down the mountain and then you sort of just glide down in the air with it. Oh yeah, I'd love to see that again.
They show it off in the trailer and I completely forgot about it and I was like Ice Climbers, man. Like,
this is why I want to go back and play Brawl and Melee because I haven't played them for a while, and I'll just be like, oh, I totally forgot about this stage and that stage, and
absolutely. And I think that's something that has me just as excited. Like, I'm super excited about character announcements. That's always fun, but I love it when the levels, because the levels when they're themed. Like, I know people, a lot of people play like Battlefield and Final Destination, and they're great, but I love the crazy levels because we're getting Big Blue back. I love Big Blue. I know that level's really hard to fight on, but
is that the one where you're actually on the
Falcon Flyer in the cars?
Yeah.
You like shoot across the screen, and like, not everyone's a fan of it, but like to me, I
found it really tough when I used to play it on Melee.
It is tough. In Brawl, it wasn't as bad, but
Melee, when you got really fast, like characters move really fast, it was like
never picked Ganondorf on it.
But yeah, it wasn't so bad in Brawl.
Yeah. I mean, I tell you what, I would even a lot of the Brawl levels. Like, I'd love to see a lot of the Brawl levels come back. I want to see the Mario Brothers one come back. The one where like you got the pick up the crabs and things and love them at each other. The power block. So it's like you got the pipes at the top, pipes at the bottom, and the crabs and the spiders.
Oh, that one, yeah. Sorry,
It's kind of a hard one to fight on, but I love the design of it.
I really like the Super Mario Brothers one where it's just like an auto scroller.
That's back.
Is it?
Yeah, it's back. They showed it on the trailer, and I was like, they've upped the graphics on it, because this game, I know we touched on it at the beginning, is a brand new game. It isn't a port, and they've said that they've built an Unreal Engine 4 from the ground up, so that's like why it looks so good as well. So like super happy about that. Like I could talk about stages all day. So yeah, like a little bit on the gameplay. From what I can tell and what people are saying, the game is faster. So it's faster than Smash 4, and apparently it's not quite as fast as Melee. But I feel like anything faster than Smash 4 might be at Melee speed. It's been a while since I've played it.
I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, well, if it's not as fast as Melee, then that's cool, because I think Melee is... Yeah, Melee's good, but I'd like it to be in between. Like, not quite as fast as Melee. That'd be nice.
Yeah. I think the nice thing about watching everything being sped up a little bit is that bonus to the bigger characters. Like, being able to give them almost a little bit more of an edge, because if you play someone who's good with Zero Suit, or Sheik, or Sonic, or anyone who's like Captain Falcon, anyone who's fast, they have that slight edge where they can, if they're good, they can dodge out of the way of most of your attacks. Yeah. And to see Bowser and DK and other big characters be that bit quicker, combined with their strength, like, yes, it sounds broken in theory, but these other characters are obviously getting faster as well.
Yeah.
So if they feel like they're faster, it might make you feel like, actually, I want to play the heavier characters more, because the game like just feels like it's fairer. Watching some of it, you can still combo people quite easily with like Sheik and stuff. But you can kind of combo people now with the heavier characters, and what it looks like. You can do a lot more stuff. So I'm really hoping that they're going to be... And obviously, bear in mind, this game isn't finished. They've already said, like, the balance isn't right yet. Hopefully when the game comes out, the balance will be in a really nice spot that I don't feel like I'm getting completely fucked if I pick Bowser and stuff. So
well, they got months to do loads of testing.
6 months before it comes out. So
yeah,
I think what we're going to see is a very, very polished game. And for me, it's like, I bet it feels very different to Smash 4. Like, thinking about watching it, I was like, even though that's transferable skills there, Brawl to Smash 4 felt quite big.
Yeah. And
Smash 4 to this, you just watching it, it looks like it's going to be quite a big change in the way. And also, something that happens in this, when you get smacked, you instantly sort of fly. It doesn't feel very... It looks like it's not as floaty, so you get hit, you go flying back on much lower percentages. So they might be bringing it back more in lines like Melee and Brawl, where you don't quite get on those high percentages like you do in Smash 4 sometimes.
Yeah.
Which I'm totally fine with. Like, if it's really fast and fluid and you feel like you've got control over the characters and stuff, then like, great.
Some of the technical stuff was there was more of it than I was expecting.
Yeah.
Like some of the dodges, the little hop things.
Oh yeah, hops. Yeah.
The perfect shield thing.
Yeah.
There's more of it than I was expecting, really. So it is going to be quite a different game.
Yeah.
In that respect.
It's interesting because it seems like what they've done is made some things easier, but put back in more stuff. So like you've got dash cancelling, which essentially is when you're dashing, I think you can literally just hold the other direction, hit a button, and you'll instantly stop an attack and stuff.
Yeah.
So you can cancel out of your own dash animations now. You've got perfect shielding, which has been in the other Smash games, I think since Melee. But what's different now is in those games you tap the shield button as something's about to hit you, and you'll reflect an item or whatever. In this, you let go of the shield as something's about to hit you, and then what it does is let you parry them. So if you, let's say you go to smash attack me and I block it, it gives me the opportunity to just smack you right back in the face.
Yeah.
Like, but it's a really small window, it's like a few frames. So I can't wait to see that at pro play, but also trying to play the game myself and trying, like, because it's gonna look cool when you land it. Like, if I'm playing against you, and like you're Zero Suit and I'm Luigi or whatever, and I manage to land, like, it's a really close match, and like either you perfect shield me or the other way around, and that wins us the match, and that's gonna look really fucking cool. You're like, yeah, look at that, I like blocked you and took you out. Like you're saying as well, you got the dodging's changed now, so if you constantly roll around, what happens is your roll animation you come out of it adds on frames, I think, and you have less invincibility frames. So if you keep doing it, it means the person leaves you open to attack more. So you can't just keep rolling back and forth.
Makes you a bit slower, really, doesn't it?
Yeah. So I think the game looks like it's a little bit more aggressive. There are defensive options there. Directional air dodging's back from Melee, so you can now do that. But it's quite a lot of lag to do it, so you have to kind of be careful if you do it. Don't do it over a pick, because you'll be able to jump afterwards, but it will drop you quite a bit before you can do it. You can attack on ladders now. There's a ladder attack, which is really, really useful. There is dash dancing, which obviously for a lot of people isn't going to be particularly useful, where you like smack the stick and you sort of run back and forth on the spot. But I'm sure there's other things that they probably didn't even mention that are probably in it as well. I'll just have a look. No, I think that's the stuff they sort of talked about. Quite frankly, like, overall, the changes that they've shown off, and this is still, to me, this is still a very small amount of the game. I know the characters in the main fighting part and the levels are obviously a big chunk of it in terms, but we don't know anything about like options and special things. We know that there's a hazard toggle coming, so like on Wily's castle you can turn off Yellow Devil. You can turn off like on Shulk stage, and you'll be able to turn off Metal Face.
That's pretty cool, because the thing that puts me off Wily's castle and the
Metroid one,
Pyrosphere, like, having to deal with that.
Yeah, and you know, I would actually, I'm okay with them if they were less frequent. I think if they turn up maybe once or twice a match, that's fine. But I do understand the frustration there. I don't think we'll see, you know, that's the one level I don't think we'll see back as Pyrosphere, because I don't, unless they just do it anyway. Because Ridley's on that stage as a non-player, he's massive on that.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense to have Ridley and then play it.
Or they put the stage back in without him, but you still have like the guns that fly around and the other monsters and shit.
Yeah, or they just make a new one because Ridley's going to be in it now. So.
Yeah, exactly. So
one with like Dark Samus in it instead or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Figure out was this trophy put in as a level hazard. I mean, like the thing is, in a lot of ways, we know very little about this game. Like in terms of what's coming elsewhere, like there will probably be trophies. There will probably be some My Music sort of thing. That's a huge thing for me. The music side of it. We'll probably see some kind of single player, like Classic and All Star will most likely be back.
Yeah.
You know, this is meant to be the ultimate game. I think we're going to see. Even though the characters are there and all the stages are there, I think they are gonna go the extra mile with this. I mean, this game has basically been in development for 4 years. I know that seems fast for a turnaround for Smash because it's usually 6 to 8 years that we get it. But I think this started fairly soon after Wii U, and I think that the development team's bigger, and they had a goal in mind. They wanted to work towards it, and I'm so glad that this is what we're getting. You know, and even if it doesn't have like a proper single player adventure mode, yes, it's disappointing. But it's hard for me. It's hard to be disappointed when I know most of my time will be spent playing the versus mode with all these characters and all these levels.
Yeah. And hopefully there'll be a good online mode.
I mean, you'd hope so. Nintendo's online coming
by this point.
Yeah. So,
like that would be so good. There were because there'd be like millions of people on it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm seriously considering changing my main up. I will probably still play Luigi in this, but. From what I've seen, like I really want to play like the heavier characters now, and it's going to be really interesting to play this game, see what the changes are, and see like actually DK's going to be my main. You know, is it going to be Ness? Is it is it going to be Mario, Dr. Mario? So I like a lot of. I have quite a variety of characters I like to play personally, but I am very much considering dropping a lot of the people I played in Smash 4 for new people. But obviously I won't know until I play the game. But I think it's one of those things like, who do I play as first? Like, it depends on what the roster is when it's unlocked, but it's like, it's one of these things that always happens to me when a new Smash game comes. It's like, what do I even do first? It's like, everything's so new.
I'll probably be Captain Falcon.
Yeah.
Go in easy, like one of the original characters who's never not been in it.
Maybe Jigglypuff, that's who I'll play first.
I just want to, as soon as I start, just knee.
It's like, how successful is the knee in this game? From what I've seen of him, he just looks like fucking just as powerful, so
yeah.
I can't wait to like get my hands on like all of these characters. Like I want to play Jigglypuff, I want to play Pichu, I want to play all these characters because these changes are coming and they're all there and stuff, and I'm like yeah, it's gonna be so good. I hope the SP flag item's back. Like, I
do enjoy that. I don't think I'm pretty sure I've never successfully pulled that off. But I do enjoy it when it comes up.
Yeah.
I'm assuming there's obviously going to be new Pokemon as well.
Yes.
In the Pokeballs, there's going to be even more Pokemon.
Yeah, so I can't pronounce all their names. We've got a bear one that walks around and uppercuts you and like insta kills you. We've got like a Solgliaro, I think it's called. It's like one of the ultimate ones, like a lion thing that blasts like a sunbeam at you. Scizor's back, or Scizor, like how you pronounce his name, is back. I don't think he's been in it since Melee. Cypher? Sorry, Cypher, yeah. Snorlax is in it. I've seen him. Oh, there's an Alolan Vulpix, which is from the newest games. It's a Vulpix that fires ice instead of fire. So that's in it. They showed that off on the website the other day. There are the Pokemon stage. Saffron City has like Porygon and Electrode and Chansey inside the building still. I would actually quite like to see the Beedrill return from the first game.
Yeah. Like
the proper swarm, or the Unknown from Melee. You know, the way they swarm across the screen.
Yeah.
I think it's Latios and Latros or something, the one that shoots across and goes woo, woo, woo. That's back.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
There's items as well. The new items is a healing field. The fake Smash Ball, which is by far my favourite.
Yes.
That looks like a lot of fun. It just blows you up and kills you. There's the Black Hole, There is the launch star from Mario Galaxy.
Yeah, that looks cool. What does it actually do?
You chuck it. When somebody hits it, they get launched in a direction.
Right.
If you're on a high percentage, you know how like the bumper
does
works?
what you think it would do,
yeah,
basically.
Yeah. Like when you get hit by a bumper, you get bounced. With the launch star, the higher your percentage, the further. If you chuck it upwards over a hole, someone gets it. They get shot directly down. So you can like do that to them.
That sounds fun.
We've got new assist trophies. We've got Bomberman as an assist trophy, which, you know, if they're not going to put him in as a playable character, this is really cool.
Yeah.
We've got Knuckles is a new assist trophy I've seen. We've got Rodan from Bayonetta, who's like one of the main characters from that. He comes along and beats the crap out of people. There's one called I can't remember what the rabbit's called, but he's from a Nintendo Badge arcade, and it's like a big one of those like crane claw things from like a arcade machine, and it comes down, picks you up, and drags you off the screen. So kind of like how Gallagher does, but like, you know, the Gallagher thing that flies down and picks you up. And
yeah.
The Beetle's back.
Oh, the Beetle.
Yeah, the Beetle's back. The Drill's back.
That's always fun.
I'm really curious to see what the items are in this game. Whether they're gonna like, again, because it's the Ultimate version, put a lot of items in. That'll be really, really fun. So yeah, Pokeballs, assists, trophies, and all that stuff. What I've seen, it looks just nuts. And again, that's probably not everything in the demo build that these guys were playing.
Yeah, the amount of content in this game is going to be insane.
Yeah, and something I do really like, and I don't think you've seen this yet, is just the demo character select screen. Like the portraits of all the characters look really cool. The way you select things, they've made it a bit easier now, so you don't end up changing yourself the CPU and name. So like, you know when you want to put your name on, two very separate different things to click on now. So that looks really cool. Yeah, like they've got a pre-fight screen where it shows you the characters and they're like silhouetted and their eyes glint, and then they zoom in, and they've got new character intros for some of them. Like, honestly, like, I couldn't be more excited. I cannot wait to just get my hands on this game and start kicking ass.
Hopefully we get some awesome cutscenes as well.
Yeah, like we got that one trailer for Ridley, which looked amazing anyway. Yeah. I think with more character reveal we'll see that anyway.
Yeah.
And we had the Splatoon one, but you know, like, I think my general feelings about this game and predictions about this game is, I think there's a lot of stuff that I'm not going to think about, and it will get shown off and I'll be like blown away by it, in terms of being, holy shit, like, you know, the last game had like 500, 700 trophies or something. Like, is that going to go up? Are they going to make new ones? Like, what are they going to do here? Like, because if this is a game that they want it to be the ultimate version, then they're going to put the most amount of passion and love into it. And I feel like there are going to be some cool surprises between now and December.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Fingers crossed. So, you got any final thoughts before we wrap this up? Like,
just excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
just looking forward to seeing who the other characters are, what kind of one-player game modes we're gonna get. Just looking forward to when it comes out. I'm just gonna play the shit out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the thing is, we're obviously massive Smash fans. Like, Fruity's not here. He likes Smash anyway. He might not be quite as hype as we are, but he loves playing the game with us. We've got other people that we know that will play it, and it's going to take over my life for a little bit. I think most of December, most people won't see me.
Unless they come around.
Come around, but like, I'm not leaving the house, guys.
Yeah, I'm not leaving the living room.
Yeah.
And set up my bed in the living room.
Yeah. Well, I don't need to. I just pick it up and play it in bed. So,
shit!
Yeah.
Wow.
So, like, I don't even have to stop playing this game.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane. I can literally, like, play on the TV, get in the bed, and start playing it. Not that I'd want to, because I want to play it with a GameCube controller, ideally.
Play it on the bus.
Yeah, as soon as it comes out, it's going everywhere with me. Like, my 3DS is getting retired, I think. Like, I play a lot of Smash 3DS still on my bus journeys. It's now a handheld version as well, and it's obviously going to be better than that, and Ice Climbers are back, so fuck you 3DS for stopping that from happening, and Smash Wii U. So, yeah, I'm super excited, and everything I've seen this week, and anyone who's naysaying about this game is literally talking shit. I think I can't understand anyone who isn't excited. As a Smash fan, you should be excited about this game, because they're adding so much cool stuff in there, and there's obviously more to come. So that is it from us today, guys. So thank you very much for listening. As always, if you like this video, hit the like and subscribe button, and comment if you want to. If you're a Smash fan like we are, let us know. But until next time, it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from him over there.
Ta-da then.
Bye.
Bye.